Hello everyone and welcome back to Gamma Hacks. This is only a short version video that explains the main mechanics only. If you want to watch the full version, go to the end screen and I will add timestamps according to the HP of the boss. And I will start my guide, guys, with the raid leaders. You have three skills, either Cillian for damage or Wii or Dwarf. By the way, you can use them by just pressing Ctrl Z, Ctrl X, or Ctrl C, and only raid leader can use them. You pass the lead if you died. And also, you need to aim these skills on the boss before using them. And finally, guys, this bar will be filled over time or countering the boss fill it faster. So guys, try to choose the correct time before using Thirain. Like now, I will wait until the boss stop moving, doing any other mechanics, and I will aim at him like this, then Ctrl Z. Easy, the boss got hit. Now let's start with the mechanics, guys. At X45, the boss will phase from the blue wolf to the red wolf. Literally, you have to do nothing, just wait until the phase ends because you cannot deal any damage during that. X37 to 35, the first mechanics will be happening and the red wolf will call the blue wolf. And both of them will be on the map. You need to separate between them, it will be a lot easier to kill. And as you can see, there is a red target above my head. That's mean the red wolf will follow me. So I go top area. And by the way, also the blue target go to bottom area or vice versa. Doesn't really matter. The most important, you separate between these two bosses. And you should know, guys, that only 4 players will have this yellow buff on them. And this yellow buff allows you to be able to attack the predators. Not only that, you will also have 10% more damage on that wolf. So if you are from the other 4 members that doesn't have this buff, you will literally deal invalid damage on that predator. Like I will try now to attack the predator and deal invalid damage because I don't have the buff. From X35 to X30. This is kinda the hardest 5 bars. By the way, the boss will do just normal attacks, but he will go into darkness mode. And to be fair, it hurts a lot. So try to save your awakening skill or your identity and push these 5 bars faster, or you can use Ctrl Z for Cillian or Thirain to actually push these 5 bars faster, but this is only if you are doing the normal method at X30. Now let's move to X30, the main mechanics. Now I will explain the all 6 method. All 6 method is depends on the party leader. He will use Wii, the second one, Ctrl X. Then he will move to the top and lowering all the orbs behind him like this. For all the other 7 or 6 members, it depends if you are doing it all 7 or all 6, they need to go directly to the boss and, you know, stagger him, because he will have this small stagger thing. Just stagger him because we doesn't stagger him completely. Though using all 6 method has 2 main disadvantages. The first one, you have to wait for we to be full. Also, you could use Ctrl Z for more damage if you have a low DPS team. But though it has huge advantage, if you are playing with randoms, dead, or players that doesn't know the mechanics, you will not fail, believe. Now let's explain the normal mechanics for X30. Players need to take positions as shown in this video. As number 1 player should take the first orb, second player should take the second orb, etc. in the same order. Once you take the orb, you will start staggering the boss. If a player took the orb out of his order, we will wipe. Also, if the player takes so long to take his orb, you will not have enough stagger and we will wipe. And also try to put the high stagger player at the beginning so you can stagger the boss faster. Also, you should know that every time you take an orb, the stagger damage is increased. So through bombs, once you have at least 5 stacks or more. Also, to do this easier, always look who is before you. And once you see him eat his orb, you start and eat yours. Other than that, you just getting your orb until you see the one before you eat it. Sadly, I couldn't record that in the Russian server because people doesn't want to do this mechanics. They want just to do all 6 because it's a lot easier for them. Now let's go to around X25. The boss will separate into 2 bosses again, but this time the red wolf will be the predator, not the blue one. So as you can see, as long as you have the buff, attack the red one and try to separate between the 2 wolves because it will be a lot harder if you didn't separate between them. At X15, you will do the same exact mechanics again. I am doing it in this video as all 6. I already explained in the previous one. By the way, if you are a leader, you can take only 1 orb. It doesn't really matter, you will not die. And the rest of the party member need to stagger the boss during that. After the X15 mechanics though, you need to stand here to avoid the big AoE that the boss will do directly after the mechanics. So stand here and you will be fine. From X15 to X0, the boss can do 1 more mechanic. One of the party member will be feared and he needs to bang, so all other members will be gathering at him, and you need to stagger the boss during that. Successful stagger will be fine. If you fail to stagger, you will wipe.